I want to thank my good friend Herb Ward from Woodstock, New Brunswick, who's smarter about wrestling than I will ever be. He were talking about different belts, how he should put a belt on LA Knight, and it came up that a certain federation that he's in has never had a TV belt. Yes, WCW had one, ECW had one, AEW got one, ROH got one. Why doesn't WWE not have a TV belt? You got LA Knight that stole the crowd on SmackDown on this Friday night, July 14th. He didn't really have to do anything. He said, let me talk to you. You got, they're chasing that Austin Powers bullshit, whatever you call him. I can't even remember his name. He's so lack of charisma. They all look the same in WWE. You put a TV belt on LA Knight. Can you imagine the feuds that would be done? Have him as the second main event at all the major SmackDown. Do a TV belt for SmackDown. Test it out and see how it goes. Now, right now, the Intercontinental title, Gunter is held for about a year. Austin Theory, who basically is a merge of John Cena, Bryan Danielson, and a bucket of shit. One of Vince McMahon's clones, as we say, a John Cena clone. He couldn't draw flies. Like there's no momentum with this guy. LA Knight is coming on every week, and the SmackDown ratings are great. Now, how a TV belt would work? You would have a tournament. It could be a 16-man tournament or an 8-man tournament. It's not defended at house shows. It's specifically TV related. You could defend it on Raw, SmackDown, main event, NXT. By the way, now why do you think Vince McMahon would never have a TV belt despite the other federations have it? Because he may know everything about wrestling, but he knows nothing about wrestling. You could build hometown heroes. You could basically feature up-and-coming wrestlers. You don't have to win the belt. But taking on the TV champion like Arn Anderson in WCW, and the other TV champions mean a lot because you could do all kind of different designs. You could sell all kind of belts. So, ladies and gentlemen, in 2023, we know Vince McMahon has made his money. Right now, he's worth billions because of the upcoming merge and sale, or whatever you want to call it. But just think about this. Imagine a TV belt, literally, with kind of the colors of like an old color TV from the 1970s, like a Panasonic or an RCA. You could do a multicolor. You could do the major countries of the world, Canada, England, France, United States, Mexico, and you could have someone who was a champion in the back, just like Mick Foley, the 24/7 didn't work, to unveil a new belt. He put Seth Rollins, that world title, on him, split it because it wasn't work on Roman Reigns. Gunter's incapable of losing the belt because nobody's deserving to beat him, and they're not going to put a world belt on Gunter right now. So call it the WWE World Television Heavyweight Television Championship. And get this. Do intergender wrestling. That's another thing they're losing out on. Most federations do intergender wrestling. Look at LuFisto, the great Canadian-American wrestlers, where it's people of another gender taking on women, women taking on men of all genders. To me, it would be a great draw. So if you want WWE to have a TV belt, I want you to contact your local media. I want to contact your local online reporter about wrestling and say, listen, you heard it here first. WWE is leaving at least $10 million a day on the table for not having a TV championship belt. Imagine the t-shirts. Imagine the sales of belts. You'd all go all different kinds. The 24/7 wasn't too bad. It was like a kind of a hardcore style. But the thing is, you need another belt. You have no more Canadian belts like the WWE had before, the martial arts championships that Antonio Ioki owned. So hopefully it'll smarten up and not worry about LA Knight winning this multiple tournament, like 10 people for a shot at the U.S. champion. Austin Theory's a brick anyway. I don't want to watch 5 cents of him. But imagine just giving LA Knight, someone from LA Knight's past, it could be anybody, saying, I'm tired of LA Knight not having a belt. Because you see how he's over. And he's more over to MGF, like they've kind of humorized MGF, because LA Knight, no matter what he does, there's aspects of Steve Austin, there's aspects of Ric Flair, superstar Billy Graham, God bless him. So WWE, smarten up, start a TV belt, put it LA Knight, millions will roll in. And I won't be mad anymore. Thanks for listening.